Hey guys, welcome back. So I am up in rainy Washington. Obviously, this is in LA. And I was able to bring up some beers that I had made in LA that weren't quite ready yet to try, but I get to drink them up here now. So one beer that I actually got the ability to can, and I've tasted a touch of it so far, is the Phantasm Pale Ale. So that is the pale ale that has the thiol powder in it to kind of give it super juicy vibes, and it's using a strain of Chico yeast that has been thiolized so that it works with the thiol powder to kind of do the biotransformation that you expect when you're like dry hopping as you're pitching your yeast, which is actually my favorite way to dry hop just because it's easy. Just throw everything in at once, right? Don't have to open up the fermenter. So this is just kind of like my base pale ale recipe. It's got some Saaz, Cascade, and Citra in it. And let's give it a go. All right. It cleared up so much. Oh my gosh, it's so clear. Love a clear beer. Love a West Coast IPA. I'm like really into clear beers right now. Don't want a hazy beer. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just like sometimes when things get popular, they run their course, right? Love a clear beer though. If it looks like a lager, I'm about it. Okay, so this has a beautiful, almost cream head, really nice thick bubbles, and the color is, I think it's going to be brighter on camera than it actually is. It's got caramel malt in it, so it's a little like almost burnt orange, like on the verge of looking almost dark, but it's not. It's very orange. Anyway. So this tastes like a dry hopped beer. It smells like straight up Citra. It's got that kind of like, okay, this is gonna sound bad, but I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's got like the lemon pledge vibe, you know, the kind of fake lemon. And I think that's just from I believe the chemical is linalool, something like that, that gives like the fake citrus smell. And it's literally what they put in to cleaners like that. So it makes sense that it would smell like that because it's literally got the same chemical properties, right? It smells like it's going to taste a bit sweet. It's got like the rounded hoppiness going on. It's very, very, very fruity. It's like throwing a mango at you almost. It's almost got a slight guava aroma as well. Like lemon guavas is what this is, straight up. All right, let's give it a taste. You know what? I think this has settled a bit. I think the hops have kind of melded with the malt, because the first time I tried it was 3 weeks ago or something, and it seemed like super fruity hoppy, but it's actually melded into definitely more of a pale ale. The aroma is really where you can see the thiol powder shine. That aroma is nuts. It's probably one of the fruitiest beers I've made in aroma, but the flavor is straight up pale ale. It is good. It's not bitter like your Lagunitas pale ale would be. It's I should probably start calling these like blondes, but they're not really blondes because they got color. But it's like in between a blonde and a pale ale, I guess, is kind of what I'm trying to describe, but it's very light. The fruitiness is like you always got to take a second sip. First sip means nothing. I should just take 2 sips before I even start talking, to be honest. So the second sip, I'm getting a lot of the Citra hops, a little bit of Cascade, the orange marmalade. It's almost like, I know that this is like a thing you taste with your nose, right? So the smell is coming in to the taste, but it's not like, say I'm eating a sour candy, right? That's got like super fruity, punchy flavor. It's as if I'm tasting the aroma. It's almost like fleeting, like effervescent, like give me the fruit, please, but you can't grab it. It's got a sweet backbone from the malt. It's pretty well balanced though. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly bitter. It's really not bitter at all, to be honest. It's just like a really nice drinking beer. It almost kind of tastes like a Pilsner, but like without the sulfur. So Pilsners, like they are hoppy, even though they're lagers, but they usually have a little bit of a sulfuric vibe going on. At least Czech Pilsners are. Like if you think of Pilsner Urquell, that's kind of got a sulfury thing. That is one of my absolute favorite beers. I'm actually wearing this shirt right now. Did not plan that, I promise. But they have a more forward grain bill than hops, though they are hoppy. But like in the flavor, you kind of pick up the bitterness of the hops, but it's like this is kind of different in that you're picking up the aroma in the hops and the flavor, not the bitterness, but you're getting the flavor like as the heavy hitter of the grain. I really like this. I have the ingredients to make this non-thiolized, so I'm really excited to see how it's different. And I actually kept some cans of this at home so that I can actually do a proper taste test with the other version I make. But yeah, I would call this a success. Thank you, Jeremy. You did a great job building this recipe, and I'm glad I didn't have to figure it out. Well, thanks so much for watching. I will see y'all next time. I hope you had a wonderful holiday and Happy New Year. And see y'all in 2023. Don't want to think about that. I don't like that number. I don't know what it is. 2022 is okay with me. 2023, I'm just going to keep calling it 2022. I think it's just extended 2022, right? Anyway, bye.